Sento nell'aria il profumo di te, piccoli sogni vissuti con me, ora lo so, non voglio perderti, quella dolcezza così senza età. La tua bellezza rivali non ha, il cuore mio vuole soltanto te, per te vivrò, l'amore vincerà, con te. Con te avrò 1000 giorni di felicità, 1000 notti di serenità. Farò quello che mi chiederai, andrò sempre dovunque tu andrai. Darò tutto l'amore che ho per te. Dimmi che tu già il futuro lo sai, dimmi che questo non finirà mai, senza di te non voglio esistere, per te vivrò. Con te avrò 1000 giorni di felicità, 1000 notti di serenità. Farò quello che mi chiederai, andrò sempre dovunque tu andrai. Darò tutto l'amore che ho per te. Non devo dirtelo ormai, già lo sai, che morirei senza di te. Per te vivrò, l'amore vincerà. Con te farò tutto quello che mi chiederai, andrò sempre dovunque tu andrai, darò tutto l'amore che ho per te.
Out of the tree of life I just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started to hum. Still it's a real good bet, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? You think you've seen the sun, but you ain't seen it shine. Wait till the warm-up's underway, oh wait till our lips have met. Wait till you see that sunshine day, you ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Ah, come the day you're mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine. We're gonna drain that cup dry. Wait till your charms are right for these arms to surround. You've flown before, but you ain't left the ground. Wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine place. Ain't nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. I got plans for you, babe, and baby, you're gonna fly. Meglio stasera, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, fa subito. If you're ever gonna kiss me, it had better be tonight. While the mandolins are playing and stars are bright. If you've anything to tell me, it had better be tonight. Or somebody else may tell me and whisper the words just right. Meglio stasera, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, fa subito. If you're ever gonna hold me, it had better be tonight. Or somebody else may hold me, and they might make me feel just right. Meglio stasera, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, fa subito. Americano, who knows a little of your speech, be a nice Italiana and start to teach. Go ahead, show me how in old Milano lovers hold each other oh so tight. But I warn you, sweet paisana, that it had better be tonight. Meglio stasera, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, fa subito.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the commencement ceremony of the graduating class of 2019. It is the philosophy of the Clark County School District that graduation ceremonies be designed to honor graduates, their families, and their friends with dignity. To ensure the dignity of the event and in keeping with the importance of the occasion, we ask that the following guidelines be observed. It is important that all names be clearly heard. Please confine graduate recognition to polite applause. We trust that all guests remain for the entire ceremony. This program is presented in accordance with CCSD Policy and Regulation 6130, Assemblies and Public Programs. The administration, faculty, and staff share your pride in the accomplishments of these young people. We are proud to welcome you to this ceremony of honor dedicated to the Rancho High School class of 2019. Thank you.
Señoras y señores, su atención, por favor. Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a la graduación del 2019 de la Escuela Secundaria Rancho. La filosofía del Distrito del Condado de Clark está determinada a honrar con dignidad a los estudiantes que se gradúan, amigos y a los familiares. Para asegurar la dignidad de este evento y con la importancia de esta ocasión, les pedimos que sigan las siguientes recomendaciones. Es importante que los nombres se escuchen claramente. Reconozcan al graduado con un amable aplauso. Confiamos que todas las personas que se queden hasta el final de este evento. Este programa es presentado de acuerdo a las normas y reglamentos del Condado de Clark 6130 de asambleas y programas públicos. El plantel educativo comparte el orgullo de los éxitos logrados por estos jóvenes. Es un privilegio darles la bienvenida a este evento dedicado a la clase del 2019. Gracias.
Good afternoon. I am Abrianne Luna, Senior Class Vice President. At this time, we ask that you rise for the Pledge of Allegiance as the Rancho High School's award-winning Air Force Junior ROTC presents our nation's colors. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. It is now my honor to introduce Ashlyn Rincon Gonzalez, Student Body President.
Good afternoon, Rancho, family, friends, and the graduates of the class of 2019. My name is Ashlyn Rincon Gonzalez, and I've been proud to serve as your student body president this last school year. As we all sit here today, we reflect on the past 4 years of our lives, reliving different memories that we have kept in our hearts. As we have conquered our first goal of graduating high school, it is now time to reflect on what has shaped us and to use these moments as a platform whenever we face adversity. We can agree that there has been one moment that assisted with building our characters, whether that be staying late after school for practice, performing at your first concert, or simply studying all night to pass that test. These lessons of hard work and perseverance encompasses what is needed for life. As a student body president, I have witnessed firsthand the growth of all of us throughout all the dances, games, and assemblies that we have all shared together. We will never forget the friendships that have blossomed, the shared laughter, and the challenges we have faced together. Now it is time to take these experiences and proceed with confidence and be prepared to tackle life's many obstacles. Wherever the future takes you, remember that graduation is not the ending, but merely a start for what is to come. I am so proud of what we have accomplished as a class, and it's my pleasure to say congratulations to the class of 2019! Okay. It is now my honor to introduce the distinguished students, administrators, and dignitaries and guests who are on the stage today. Clark County School Board Member, District D, Miss Irene Cepeda. School Associate Superintendent for Region 3, Ms. Jill Pendleton. Principal of Rancho High School, Dr. James Kuzma. Today's keynote speaker in the class of 1977, Mr. Jose Solorio. Rancho Assistant Principal, Mr. Jose Loya. Teacher and HSU Advisor, Mr. Isaac Barone. Class of 2019, Rancho High School valedictorians, Benjamin Ballin and Ethan Kramer. Class of 2019 Rancho High School salutatorian, Samantha Delbeck. Senior Class President, Esmeralda Corrillo Ortiz. Senior Class Vice President, Abrianne Luna. Senior Class Secretary and Treasurer, Moran Gurma. To introduce our additional honored guests, please welcome to the podium Senior Class President, Esmeralda Corrillo Ortiz.
Hello, my name is Esmeralda Corrillo Ortiz, Senior Class President from the Class of 2019, and I am honored to introduce a special group of individuals who are here today to celebrate the Class of 2019. As seniors in high school, they cruised down Fremont Street and headed toward Eastern and Lake Mead, where they gathered around bonfires before football games, spent countless hours decorating class floats, and scheming up pranks for their Vegas rivals. They threw themselves wholeheartedly into school activities and took great pride in being Rancho Rams. 50 years ago, the class of 1969 celebrated their own graduation from Rancho High School, and they are back here today to salute the class of 2019. Fellow Rancho Rams, let's give a great round of applause for the proud members of the Golden Grad class of 1969. Okay. When you think about 50 years having passed, you might be thinking that the class of 1969 and the class of 2019 have nothing in common, but that is not entirely true. Sure, a lot has changed. The original buildings on Rancho's campus, for example, are long gone, but the spirit of Rancho remains the same. Rancho High School was as lively and exciting back then as it is today. To prove this, please turn your attention to the monitors as we highlight some of the memories from our Golden Grad class of 1969.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Age of Aquarius.
again to the Golden Class of 1969 for being here today to celebrate this occasion. I would now like to introduce Rancho's High School salutatorian to receive the distinction of salutatorian. This individual earned the second highest grade point average of our graduating class. Please join me in welcoming to the podium the class of 2019's salutatorian Samantha Dalbeck.
I think when I was sitting in my room in the dark, trying to write this all right, forget it. Let's just call it the S speech. So while I was trying to write this S speech, it just seemed like I was lazy because I simply had nothing written down for a very long time. And yes, there was a lot of scrolling on Instagram and watching cat videos, but I swear I was thinking really hard about it. You know, things like, what am I going to say? Do I just stand here? What do I do with my hands? What if they make fun of me? And I mean, this one's kind of minor compared to the former matters, but how can I say something that will matter, that will somehow leave an inspiring and resonating impact on my fellow class of 2019? I mean, I only have 2 minutes after all. But after a lot of retrospective reflection, I realized that it's not really the things that I say that will really matter. I look out to the morphing sea of faces that's really dark right now and see that in their gleaming waters, they mirror the same sentiments of jubilation, confusion, and apprehension as on my own. The joy of finally achieving our goal, but also the confusion of the looming thereafter. The euphony of accomplishment, but also the cacophony of letting go. I know all these things that we are feeling, we are all living it too. I know that this feeling sometimes can be an icky, morose thing, but I hope that it is this very feeling that you hold on to, that you carry with you in the depths of your heart following this speech. I want you guys to be proud of who you are now and what yet you will be. Jump and cry and hurl yourself into exultation because you have done something to be proud of. Propel yourself headfirst into your dazzling future. But also, don't forget this moment. Don't forget the people who helped make you feel this way, like Robert Kiffs, the people who believed in you, who lapped up your spilt tea and gently wiped the tears off your face. Don't forget all the things that went wrong and all the things that went right and all the things that were in between. All these feelings, as overwhelming as they may seem, mark the catalyst of our bright futures. So here is to remembering our past and welcoming our future. Congratulations, class of 2019, we did it! Without further ado, it is now my honor to introduce the first of two valedictorians for the class of 2019. Our valedictorians earned the highest grade point averages over 4 years of high school. Please join me in acknowledging this great achievement by welcoming valedictorian Benjamin Ballin.
Thank you. Just making sure the microphones work all right. So, thank you. I'm only given 2 minutes of fame instead of the customary 15, so I'll keep this brief. I'd like to thank my teachers and my family for always helping me and encouraging me to succeed. Also, special shout outs to the graduating class of 2019 for being more or less forced to listen to what I have to say. Don't worry, I won't keep you here for very long. High school has certainly been a tumultuous time, filled with tales as grand as traveling the world to represent our school, to ones as mundane as finding a chair at lunch. School has taught me a lot about the world and humanity, even if everyone else found it all dreadfully boring, but there was never a lesson on how to be happy. However, sleepless nights, lengthy assignments, and teenage stupidity have revealed to me the secrets to misery. So, here's my top tips on how to ruin your life. 1. Procrastinate on everything. The more important the assignment, the more you should put it off. The stress from fulfilling a vital task at 4 o'clock in the morning will not only make you feel both unbearably tense and soul-crushingly empty, but it will also make you so focused and high on adrenaline that you just might have a stroke. 2, minimize contact with other people. Humans are a social species, and psychological experiments have shown that remaining isolated from everyone will actually drive you insane. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have alone time. That's actually healthy. Rather, stay in your house, never come out, deadbolt the door, and do nothing more. Ignore all your calls, ignore all your mail, ignore all your texts, ignore all your friends. A miserable life that this will fulfill. You'll soon ask yourself, should I be living still? Follow me on SoundCloud. 3, create vapid goals for yourself. Do not have systematic, manageable, achievable, realistic, and tangible goals, such as, I want to write a 2-minute long speech that people will remember, that comments on my experiences in high school in an interesting and inventive way, and it's due in 2 weeks. These give you a sense of security and structure that make tackling a challenging task doable. Instead, create vague, amorphous, perfectionist, impossible, and directionless goals, such as, I'm going to create the greatest speech ever. Combine this with the 2 tips mentioned earlier, and you have the perfect cocktail for a stressful, unmanageable, and miserable experience. Lastly, sit around and do nothing. The demented beauty of misery is that it stems from inaction. Failing to eat and failing to sleep and failing to bathe all come from doing nothing. Keep doing nothing, and you'll keep being miserable. Or do the opposite of everything I just said, and you'll most likely find a meaningful and happy life. Thank you. Good luck, and roll Tide. Now, please join me now in welcoming to the podium our other valedictorian for the class of 2019, my classmate, Ethan Kramer.
Hello. I need to get something off my chest. Seeing you out there makes this even more difficult. I've thought long and hard about this, and I think it's time we have to go our separate ways. I think you saw this coming. Everyone saw it coming. I mean, going away seems difficult, especially with you staying here. I don't think we could handle a long-distance relationship. Do not think this is because I hate you. I love you. I loved you when we first met at the Magnet Open House. I loved you when we spent hours together studying biology and government and literature. Don't get this wrong, I still love you. Yet you and I both know that we have felt this relationship growing apart for quite some time now. I've found someone else. You know it, and I know it. Yet you continue to insist that our romance will somehow last forever. Please don't cry, especially in front of this crowd. I promise I won't let our memories disappear. That morning, when you introduced me to Dutch Bros Coffee, that night at the Flamingo, when we partied till dawn, that snow day, when we slept in together, I will keep these moments dear to my heart, along with the countless times we've spent talking and texting and learning and studying and just living. Even though we are cutting our ties, I can truly say that you have transformed me into the person I am today. Rancho, these have your name on them. I think they belong to you. I really didn't want to give them back, but it's time to move on. Rancho High School, I love you, and I will miss you. That means everyone, Rancho students, Rancho teachers, Rancho parents, even Rancho administration. Rancho High School, let me hear your voice one more time. You know the drill. When I say Rancho, you say, you know. Rancho! 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 Thank you, Rams. And with all that Rancho pride, I now have the distinct honor of introducing our keynote speaker this afternoon. Our keynote speaker today is one of our own. He is a proud product of the Clark County School District, beginning his educational career at Sunrise Acres Elementary School before attending Jim Bridger Middle School and Rancho High School. After graduating from Rancho in 1977, Mr. Jose Solorio attended UNLV and graduated from UNR, first with a Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration and later with his MBA. Throughout his career, Mr. Solorio has been a steadfast advocate for education and for the Latino community. He served as the first Latino on the Clark County School District School Board and has worked on committees and boards for numerous local and state organizations. Mr. Solorio has demonstrated a commitment to serving and uplifting others, a quality that stands out as a strength for members of the class of 2019 and for Rancho High School alumni as a whole. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jose Solorio.
Welcome. Bienvenidos all to the graduation of Rancho High School, class of 2019. I am Jose Solorio, the senior class president for the Rancho High School class of 77. I was asked to share a few words of wisdom so that you may look forward to a bright future. First, class of 19, please stand. Please stand, please stand. Look out to the crowd to where your family and friends are seated. The ones who were there for you, for helping you get to this momentous point in your life. Give them a loud cheer of thanks. Thank you. Be seated, please. I am the proud son of Mexican parents from Mexico, neither who graduated from high school, but both who are the greatest parents. My father Angel, who served 20 years in the U.S. Air Force, my mother Raquel, who was a culinary union maid and a school district special ed assistant. They taught us the value of hard work, character, morals, and belief in our abilities. All four of their children graduated from college, 3 of us with advanced degrees. And one of their grandchildren, my son, Jose Jr., graduated from Ivy League Columbia University. But we all have family stories. Get to know your family story. You can become an important part of your family story. But how? Your journey continues after today. Along the way, you'll find that some of your classmates will die. Some will land in jail. Some will suffer from chronic health challenges. And some will thrive, earn college degrees, complete training programs, marry and raise families of their own. Your path will be determined in part by fate, but mostly by your very own decisions, your dreams, your belief in yourself. Me, I started college right after high school. At 21, I married Ada, a 19-year-old high school valedictorian, Miss Teen Nevada, and 38 years later, we're still married with 3 adult children and 6 grandchildren. At 23, I completed my bachelor's degree. At 25, my MBA, both from UNR. My education was and is the foundation that has allowed me to work and help my community for the past 35 years. Not only have I started small businesses, worked for city government, but I have tirelessly politically advocated for better educational opportunities for our less advantaged Latino and English language learners. I went from being that student who struggled to learn English to become the first Latino in the Clark County School Board of Trustees. You, what can you do to succeed? Dream big, work hard, and believe in yourself. Never stop believing that you can accomplish what you want. Look for mentors who know the path. Ask for help when you need it, and learn how to come back from adversity. So work hard, help others, take time to enjoy life, and have fun. Graduates, your life, your future is in your hands, and you are capable of achieving success. Graduates, please stand. Graduates, please stand. If you believe you can succeed, then after I say, can you? You say, yes, we can. Can you succeed? Can you succeed? Can you succeed? Now I ask all families and friends, please stand. All families and friends. Let's give our class of 19 encouragement to believe in themselves. Succeed and add to their family story. Thank you. Forward to your future. Adelante a tu futuro. Thank you.
All right. Thank you again to Mr. Jose Solorio and the Golden grad class of 1969. As a sign of our appreciation to Mr. Solorio for his inspiring remarks this afternoon, the class of 2019 would like to award Mr. Solorio with this plaque. It reads, for your dedication to the education and well-being of Rancho community and the community at large. Thank you for Mr. Solorio from the class of 2019. Let's give another round of applause. All right. So, as Mr. Solorio pointed out, we are here today with the help of many people. One of those people includes an individual who has dedicated time, energy, and resources to securing rich opportunities and experiences for students at Rancho High School. Please join me in welcoming Dr. James Kuzma.
Well, in case you haven't heard it yet, congratulations, Rancho High School class of 2019. Let me begin by saying thank you to the parents for supporting your children and the Rancho staff and providing us the opportunity to work with your children for the last 4 years. I also thank you, the students, for allowing us to be part of your lives. I've enjoyed the last 4 years we've spent together, from all our conversations in the hallway about senior privileges and school policies to math tutoring sessions at lunch. This year in particular has been one to remember. During this school year, all 5 of our performing arts groups earned superior ratings at festivals. Rancho's band program won the title Grand Champion at a national band competition. In academics, our real-world design challenge team not only took second place in their national competition, they advanced to the international competition, narrowly missing first place to Guam. Today's graduating class speaks volumes of the achievements of our students. This afternoon, we will have over 700 students walk across the stage and receive diplomas. During the first year of it being offered, over 220 of these students, that's nearly a third of the class, will receive a college and career-ready diploma. Moreover, the class of 2019 has reported over $8 million in scholarships and grants. As we remember fondly all of the great things that happened this year, I am reminded that this year was not without its heartaches. Unfortunately, during this school year, we lost a beloved member of the class of 2019, Brianna Stevens. Brianna was an exceptional individual and a model Rancho Ram whose quiet leadership resonated in everything she did on campus, whether in her sports medicine program or in student council. While today is certainly a celebratory occasion, I'd like to take a moment in our graduation ceremony to honor Brianna's memory. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. This afternoon, Brianna's sister, Aloria, will be receiving Brianna's diploma on her behalf. I know that Brianna's family here today appreciate the love and encouragement Rancho High School and the class of 2019 offered Brianna over the years. As you transition today from Rancho students to Rancho alumni, I leave you with the following advice that I repeat to my own children regularly. First, each day make the best choices available to you, and it is okay to be the only one right when everyone else around you is wrong. Second, when it is time to play, do not think about work or study. And when it's time to work, do not think about play. Your play won't be as fun, and your work won't be as productive. Last, remember that today is more than preparation for tomorrow. It is admirable to plan and prepare for the future. However, don't lose sight of today. Cherish each day and take advantage of the present moment. You never get a second chance to live today. As principal, it is my pleasure to present the Rancho High School graduating class of 2019. This is to certify that these students have completed the credit requirements prescribed by the Board of School Trustees of the Clark County School District and the Nevada Department of Education. I will now ask that Ms. Irene Cepeda, School Board Trustee, come forward to receive the Rancho High School class of 2019. Ms. Cepeda.
Hello. Congratulations, felicidades. You're here, you're graduating. Are you guys excited? First, ustedes son nuestro orgullo. You are all our pride and joy. You are the pride of our community. Our community needs you. To our parents, guardians, familia, thank you for being the support system for our amazing graduates. I think y'all should thank your parents and familia. Be like, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, bueno. Graduates, you are all here today because there are people in your life who care about you, who believed in you, and who saw your greatness when you might have not been able to see it for yourself. It is to those people that you owe to keep moving forward, and to go out there and succeed. And while you're out there making your way to the top, make sure to bring as many people with you as possible, because we all rise as a community when we do that. And with that, I won't keep you from your diplomas any longer. On behalf of the Clark County School District Board of Trustees, I am honored to accept the Rancho High School graduating class of 2019. Felicidades.
Please proceed to your places for the distribution of diplomas. Mr. Loy and Mr. Barone, please come forward to read the graduates' names.
First, I'll listen for you. You start. I don't want to get in water. Okay.
Type over here, do that. Brianne Jocelyn Luna.
Benjamin Bradley Ballin.
Ashlyn Rincon Gonzalez.
Ethan Kramer.
Esmeralda Corrillo Ortiz.
Samantha Balandro Dalbeck.
Maren Shifra Girma.
Omar Abushanab.
Jennifer Abrica Maldonado.
Yahaira Aguayo.
Jaylyn Adams.
Stephanie Aguilar.
Jashley Marie Aguilar.
Mati Nicole Aguilero.
Brian Aguilera Garza.
Miguel Ángel Aguirre Torres.
Isaac Israel Aguirre.
Tanner Albright.
Jade Mercedes Aiken.
Tatum Lynn Alford.
Josue Santiago Alcantar.
Virginia Alonso.
Cameron Alexa Allen.
Destiny Marie Altamirano de Ramos.
Noé Alonso.
David Chavez Alvarado.
Maya Guadalupe Alba Najera.
Jasmine Alvarez Serrano.
Raúl Alvarez.
Angela Amezcua.
Giselle Ambris Cárdenas.
Johnny Angel Cruz.
Dabney Anaya.
Melvin Efraín Atunes Argueta.
Kevin Javier Ángeles.
Joel Manuel Aparicio.
Raúl Anzaldo Vega.
Julio César Araiza Morales.
Karen Adjut Aragon Casillo.
José Eduardo Arajo González.
Jonathan Araujo Almovar.
Jonathan Arcadia.
Naomi Chiara Arbides Susare.
Susana Jacqueline Arciniega.
Carolina Duarte Arce.
Daisy Samantha Arevalo Torres.
Oscar Arellano.
Christopher Alexander Arnold.
Antonio Arias León.
Brian Ariola.
Noé Arreguín.
Diana Elena Artiaga.
Azalia Areola.
Jonathan Ascensión Martínez.
Ricardo Arzola Becerra.
Anaí Ábalos Hernández.
Jesus Tomás Astorga.
Vivian Rebecca Ávila.
Jorge Avalos Guillen.
Juliana Ayala.
Michelle Ávila.
Gregory Martin Bailoff Madrid.
Elvira Stephanie Ayon Lozano.
Wendy Guadalupe Barajas Vázquez.
Betty Barajas.
Seth Manuel Barnes.
Trent V. Barlow.
Mauricio Barranco López.
John Francisco Barragán.
Matthew David Bond.
Daniel Basurto.
Laura Becerra Vega.
Josie Viviana Bazán Ramírez.
Rosa Silvia Benítez.
Elizabeth Becerra.
Latrice Marie Bención.
Andrés Alberto Becerra Rosas.
Sandra Bernabé Hernández.
Michelle Denise Bennett.
José Alberto Bernardo Barajas.
Julian Downey Buensalido Bermejo.
Zina Marcos Baruch.
Joe David Bernard.
Dylan Anthony Bricker.
Angelic Jamil Betancourt.
James Brown,
Alexander Bermosco,
Leilani Burciaga,
Moises Bravo Lopez,
Katia Natalie Cavada,
Doreen Melissa Browder,
Estefania Cabrera Fernandez,
Justine Bryant,
Jason Coloca Lopez,
Stephen Burgess,
Edrulfo Camacho,
Michelle Cabrera Brito,
Celina Areli Campos,
Gia Renee May Caleb,
Jose Canada Garcia,
Missy Jesslyn Calvillo Ramirez,
Delcy Canela Prado,
Eric Jonathan Camacho Marroquin,
Brittany Cano,
Erica Jamie Campos Diaz,
Kevin Jesus Cano Velasquez,
Esteban Julián Cándido Lara,
Derek Deontay Carino,
Keon Kyler Kangas,
Daniel Carreno,
Adolfo Ángel Cano Cano,
Pablo Carrillo Jr.,
Jesús Antonio Cárdenas,
Anaí Carvajal González,
Carla Carrasquillo,
Jeremiah Andrew Castaneda,
Nathan Daniel Carrión,
Juan Ceja,
José Armando Carrizales,
Eloy Cervantes,
Axel Casillas,
David Chaparro González,
Matthew Paz,
Eleusis Bravo Avandano,
Rubén Ceja,
Andrés Chávez,
Diana Cervantes Valdés,
Alan Chávez,
Gabriela Elizabeth Chavarría González,
Yasmín Chávez Valencia,
Marco Antonio Chávez,
Carlos Cipres,
Carlos Alberto Chávez Sánchez,
Janet Clemente,
Victor Manuel Chamucero Jr.,
Jaime Cobos,
Aaron Danielle Clark,
Joana Conchas,
Derek Antonio Clough,
Ruben Contreras,
Tanner Ray Collins Pellenton,
Samaya Shavante Conway,
Elizabeth Contreras,
Brittany Elizabeth Corcoran,
Almendra Contreras Araiza,
Salmaí Tirsa Coronado,
Christina Grace Cook,
David Corral,
Jennifer Cortez Sanchez,
David James Couch,
Natalia Cruz,
Damian Dean Darling,
Esbaí Coronado Quesada,
Eduardo Cuevas Rivera,
Damon Mark Cruz,
Jesse Gregory Davis,
Jessica Damian,
Lisette Ariadna de la Cruz Avila,
Liliana Abigail Cruz Morales,
Valerie de León,
Kylen de Gorville,
Ian DeMott,
Lorena Victoria de la Torre,
Jesús Miguel Díaz,
Alfredo Delgado Antoniez,
Ray Diaz,
Parlette Jasmine Dias,
Alexis Díaz López,
Gregory Robert Delgado Jimenez,
Zach Ditmore,
Latré Sion Nevels,
Jessica Shesid Dominguez,
Chelsea Mendoza Diego.
Jacob Dornbrock.
Cecily Dixon.
Danielle Marie Duarte.
Chase Donovan.
Christopher Ross Dubrow.
Stephen Michael Douglas.
Kevin Echevarria.
Humberto Duarte.
Ian Jacob Ellsworth.
Caitlin Aurora Dubrow.
Karina Maite Espinosa Reinaga.
Alexandra Dizob.
Briseida Espitia.
Amira Edmond.
Karen Abigail Farfan.
Kennedy Alana Elliott.
Adriana Favela.
Jesus Salvador Enriquez Molina.
Craig Fernandez.
Leslie Espinosa Rivera.
Ethan Ives Fleury.
Stephanie Facundo Perez.
Samantha Evelia Flores.
Alasia Farmer.
Hilda Vanessa Flores Mendez.
Jennifer Favela Lopez.
Giovanni Giuseppe Flores Romero.
Charmaine Finley.
Giancarlo Fontillas.
Odalis Flores.
Nayeli Frias.
Mauricio Flores Marriquez.
Juan Pablo Gallegos Marquez.
Tenere Flores Vasquez.
Lisbeth Sinaí Garcia.
Christian Folks.
José Antonio Garcia López.
Jalen Franklin.
Brian Garcia Cabrera.
Ashley Galdames.
Hazel Belén Garcia Galindo.
Leticia Beatriz Garcia.
Yoalín García Simón.
Michael Garcia.
Héctor Garduño Zuniga.
Kevin Garcia Martinez.
Vanessa Gaitán.
Daisy Garcia.
Joe Godínez Silva.
Christian Garcia Gonzalez.
Diana Jamin Gomez.
Lisette Garcia Ramirez.
Karina Gomez.
Omega Garcia Solorzano.
Brian R. Gomez Lopez.
Kimberly Gastelum.
Brianna Teresa Gonzalez.
Austin Alexander Gill.
José Bernardo González.
Tristan Patrick Goff.
José González.
Joshua Gomez.
José Jesús González León.
Adrián Gabriel Gómez.
Héctor González Orozco.
Julissa Gómez Madrid.
Yuret Marlene Granados.
Alejandra González.
Donjuria Green.
Juan José González.
Kenneth James Greenwald.
María Guadalupe González.
Magda Elena Guadalupe Padilla.
Jacqueline González.
Evelyn Adriana Guerrero López.
Benny Devon Graham.
Alejandro Gutierrez.
Karina Rose Gray.
Liliana Jacqueline Gutierrez.
Evan William Greener.
Yesenia Gutierrez Martinez.
Mark Anthony Agustin Gruspe.
Justin Typhon Hale.
Arandani Guadarrama.
Susanna Hang.
Yasmin Guerrero Zavala.
Thomas John Harkin.
Damián Gutiérrez.
Zacasia Ashariante Haynes.
Isidro Gutierrez Galicia.
Anaí Hernández.
Jorge Ramses Guzmán Navarrete.
Daniel Hernandez.
Sharif Malik Hamilton.
Jesus Omar Hernández.
Brogan Hannon.
Brian Alexander Mancia.
Annette Aro.
Kimberly Hernandez.
Ruby Elizabeth Hatson.
Elisbeth Hernandez.
Matthew Lloyd Hendricks.
Jordi Giovanni Hernandez Gonzalez.
Brisa Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez Castillo.
Guadalupe Hernandez.
Diana Hernandez Reyes.
Julián Hernandez.
Catherine Hernandez Sandoval.
Alyssa Nicole Hernandez.
Jocelyn Herrera Valderas.
Erica Hernandez.
Denrick Sahagan Hidalgo.
Leslie Cecilia Hernandez Martinez.
Patan Hiranrock.
Brian Saúl Hernandez Gudino.
Manuel James Hoskinson.
Stephanie Hernandez Olivares.
Gabriel Anthony Huerta.
Veleza Hernandez Romero.
Jacqueline Huerta.
Elizabeth Oyervides Herrera.
Zoraida Yasmin Ibarra Pineda.
David Erasmo Herrera Banda.
Ana Rafaela Irwin.
Jesús Hirojosa.
Rakinia Brianna Allen Jackson.
Chuck Holiday.
Diana Elizabeth Jimenez.
Mason Howland.
Keith Ladariel Jones.
Dulce Guadalupe Ibarra.
Tariana Jones.
Jason Ibarra Rosas.
Cypress Breon Jones Dexter.
Leilani Mahogany Jackson.
Areli Abigail Juarez Hernandez.
Malethi Arandi Hansen Jaya Sequeira.
Adela Juarez Lopez.
Israel Jimenez Hernandez.
Howard K. Kemple III.
Kelly Patrick Jones.
Matthew Keys.
Gretchen Annalise Jett.
Robert Kiffs.
Elisabeth Martinez Rodriguez.
Miguel Lalu.
Citlali Rosas.
Flynn Langsdale.
Lisette Lopez.
Marlon Dean Larry.
Aritzi Juarez Peña.
Caitlin Joy Lazaro.
Valentina Anastasia Kaganovich.
Damian LeBleu.
Lily, right? Okay. Lillian Mary Ann Kennedy.
Francisco Leon Chavez.
Autumn Cassidy Kidd.
Zachary Levine.
Kashmir Adrian Lacey.
Jose Manuel Ley Corral.
Daniel Landeros.
Itzel Licea Mancera.
Brian Lattis.
Alexis Lindberg.
Ariana Leticia Jakia Lay.
Yaneira Thais Llamas.
Autumn Diane Levitt.
Ricardo Boeing Lomeli.
Anaí Leon.
Heidi Jocelyn Lopez.
Evelina Liuma.
Lucero Lopez.
Essence Monet Lewis.
Genesis Marilyn Lopez.
Isabel Brianna Licea.
Emily Lopez Bailon.
Matt Rafael Lim Lickup.
Ashley Melanie Lopez Reyes.
Daisy Eileen Lira.
Guadalupe Lozano.
Freddie Lomeli.
Nicole Lupercio.
Gabriel Long.
Melissa Mitz Alano Makato.
Jasmine Lopez.
Litsi Machuca Arana.
Hillary Lopez Granados.
Diana Leticia Magallanes Gonzalez.
Angel Dene Loza.
Caitlin Mara.
Leila Lunn.
Giovanna Marin Guerrero.
Joseph Michael Lapola.
Isabela Guadalupe Márquez.
Jose Angel Machuca.
Marisela Yasmín Marroquín.
Edgar Madrid Aguilera.
Alicia Patriz Martínez.
Matejo James Macias.
Marlene Martínez.
Jordi Alejandro Magaña.
Giselle Martínez.
Víctor Hugo Marín.
Martín Martínez.
Roxana Marín Pérez.
Joshua Christopher Mayhall.
Marco Antonio Marquina.
Elseus Mayuga.
Brianna Marshall.
Alaric Aloysius McHugh.
Karina Giselle Martinez.
Sean Christopher Meeks.
Miriam Martinez.
Giovanni David Mejia.
Nayeli Berenice Martinez.
Víctor Alfonso Mejia Cruz.
Diana Emilia Martinez.
Marlene Meléndez Morales.
Citlali Yatsiri Martinez Vargas.
Anthony Ezekiel Mendoza.
Luis Martinez.
Jennifer Mendoza Gonzalez.
Germán Martinez.
Adriana Marie Menendez.
Karen Aide Mejia.
Dalia Jasmine Mesa Arias.
Kevin Navarrete Ramirez.
Raymond Minero Corona.
Isaac Antonio Mejia Sánchez.
Tatiana Lachey Desiree Mitchell.
Jessica Mendez.
Aftab Rafi.
Marcos Emanuel Mendoza Mendoza.
Amador Monarres.
Aliana Marie Mateos.
Somara Montes de Oca.
Deisha Mayo.
Karina Montoya.
Denisha Ivy McCullough.
Cindy Alyssa Mora.
Axel Medrano Delgadillo.
William Morales.
Benel Ray Meeks.
Stephanie Morales Juarez.
Maritza Yasmin Mendoza.
Najib Mohammed,
Raúl Mesa,
Andrea Murillo Soto,
Eduardo Millán,
Huang Drazy Nguyen,
Taro Terrell Mitchell,
David Noriega Palos,
Delal Mohammed,
Raúl Núñez,
Luis Alonso Amaya,
Valeria Osegueda Sánchez,
Daniel Marie Montenegro,
Luis Antonio Ojeda Aguilar,
Aidida Net Montiel Reyes,
Jenny Jasmine Olivares Granados,
Chelsea Montoya Flores,
Erendira Ruby Olivera Sánchez,
Alondra Isabel Morales,
Jennifer Ordaz,
Melissa Morales Ambriz,
Jessica Oropesa,
Daniel Moreno Escamilla,
Kimberly Guadalupe Orozco González,
Brisa Morgan Martínez,
Sonia Ortega,
Melissa Moras,
Yesenia Ortiz Franco,
Damian Jacob Munoz,
Jared Osuna,
Yasmin Nataren Hernández,
Alexander Pacheco,
Felix Janet Navarro,
Ángel Paez Rodríguez,
Terry Quincy Nguyen,
Marina Parsum,
Lynn Maggie Jerry,
Samantha Peinado Martínez,
Jacob Daniel Norberg,
Brandon Julian Peña Huerta,
Suri Saraí Núñez Escobedo,
Jonathan Enrique Pérez,
Liliana Carolí Ochoa,
Kimberly Pérez,
Silvestre Ojendiz Nava,
Valeria Pérez Ramírez,
Lauren J. Oliver,
Andrea Pérez Aguilar,
Montserrat Onofre,
Roberto Pérez Torres,
Raylene Itzel Ornelas,
Steven Pisano,
Stephanie Damaris Villanueva Palomares,
Marcos Ponce Sánchez,
Juan Manuel Velázquez López,
Eduardo Josué Portillo,
Tamara Ortiz,
Abigail Pulido,
Jorge Iván Osorio García,
Eliezer Quintana,
Art Pagaduan,
Eduardo Guadalupe Quintanilla,
Alvin Judeas Simón Pametuan,
Jacqueline Quiroz,
Daniel Paulino,
Roger Ramírez,
José Eduardo Orozco González,
Juliana Carolina Ramírez,
Oscar Frank Ortega,
Esteban Ramírez Romo,
Ethan Jacob Overson,
Jason Uriel Rangel García,
Omar Pacheco Muñoz,
Jasmine Reya,
Madeline Pemberton,
Priscila Yvette Rebollar Cortés,
Abail Pérez,
Thais Reyes,
Leonardo Pérez,
Mike Mark Reyes Benítez,
Montserrat Pérez García,
Ambria Rice,
Nicole Samantha Pérez Tinajero,
Marianela Rivas,
Jessica Pérez García,
Angélica María Rivera,
Daniel Plummer,
Reina Vanessa Rivera,
Yuma Jennifer Ponce Tenorio.
Abigail Rivera Juarez.
Tanaka Saron Price.
Ángel Josué Rodríguez.
Chelsea Netmi Priyankara.
Elizabeth Rodríguez.
Alfredo Pulido.
Zachary Roof.
Alejandro Vladimir Quintanilla.
Nancy Lisette Rodríguez.
Eliakim Moico Quintaneo.
Viviana Rodríguez.
Ricardo Ramírez.
Alan Josué Rodríguez Nevares.
Yamilet Ramírez.
Francisco Jair Rojas.
Nidia Stephanie Ramírez Orcasitas.
Brandon David Romero.
Isaac Abdiel Rangel de Lara.
Sergio Rosas.
Tanner Elton Ray.
José Sebastián Rubio.
Sabika Rasa.
Fernando Corrillo.
Carmen Reyes.
Raúl Diego Ruiz.
Sergio Reyes.
Sonia Ruiz Flores.
Yeah. Okay. Autumn Rome.
María Isabel Ruiz García.
Fernando Ríos Martínez.
Genesis Saavedra.
Charlie Vanessa Ríos Miranda.
Jaden Lanel Nacional Salazar.
Anthony Daniel Rivera.
Kathy Milena Salcedo Navarro.
Moises Alexander Rivera.
Nicholas Jordan Samano.
Oscar Bonifacio Rivera Hernández.
Guadalupe Sánchez.
Rebecca Robledo.
Pedro Sánchez.
Xochitl Rocha.
Lilian del Carmen Sánchez.
Alay Rodríguez.
Imanol Sánchez Estrada.
April Rodríguez.
Agustín Sandoval.
Vanessa Rodríguez.
Tania Santana Aguilar.
Carlos Alejandro Rodríguez Hernández.
Michaela Santos.
Itzel Rodríguez.
Cheyenne Satley.
Yvette Rodríguez Pérez.
Diogene Tian Shaloff.
Beatriz Román Ponce.
Noé Sierra Ramírez.
Pamela Romero.
Arturo Agustín Simón.
Camilo Eduardo Rosas.
Colton Skeen.
Jonathan Rubio.
Rayleigh Marie Smith.
Adrián Ruelas Lescano.
Param Sohani.
Kevin Anthony Ruiz.
Andrea Solis.
Justin Asher Ruiz Olmedo.
Natalie Ann Sorrentino.
Daniel Ruiz Lopez.
Brian Jesus Sotelo Valdovinos.
Giovanni Salazar.
Samuel Soto.
Rebecca Pauline Salazar.
Brian Alexander Soto Onofre.
Abigail del Socorro Sánchez.
Haley Koaela Kauau Kai Chiemi States.
Neftali Berenice Sánchez.
Allie Stevens on behalf of Brianna Stevens.
Autumn Renee Sanchez.
Tyler Pierce Kaiser Stillings.
Yvette Sanchez.
Evan Sutherland.
Jocelyn Sanders.
Gladys Giselle Tobar Arriaga.
Rosemarie Santana.
Barbara Svek Montoya.
Christopher Randu Santiago Dumont.
Janie Josephine Tezo.
Cynthia Esmeralda Santos Robles.
Bernie Tapio.
Alexandra Katie Scott.
Jaden James Patrick Thomas.
And Travius Lamonte Shelby.
Ariane Christian Tolentino.
Peter Shin.
Leslie Janet Topete Rodriguez.
Lisette Silva.
Alberto Gomez Torres.
Michael Julian Singler.
Valeria Torres Cervantes.
Anaya T. Smith.
Tyler Joseph Tressler.
Joshua Snyder.
Catherine Umansor Barahona.
Kainoa Jean Vida Solodum.
Darda Madai Uriarte.
Esmeralda Rosario Solis.
Atsiri Vaca.
Catherine Sosa.
Odalis Vaca León.
Natalie Soto.
Marisol Valdés.
Cynthia Soto.
Francisco Valencia Rivera.
Citlali Soto Huerta.
José Martín Vallejo García.
Grace Elizabeth Stankowski.
Gypsy Varela Coripoma.
Isaiah Malik Staten.
Araceli Vázquez.
Chloe Stewart.
Emily Gabriela Vázquez Carrillo.
Sierra Stokes Barr.
Javeli Vega.
Mia Suzuki.
Destiny Aileen Velasquez.
Allison Tang.
Jonathan Ventura.
Tajay Amira Terry.
Christopher Verdugo.
Helen Tian.
Miguel Ángel Vides.
Raymone Maylene Tipton.
Alexandra Carmen Villa.
Angela Toledo Quintero.
Alexa Villanueva.
Samantha Danielle Toles.
Alexis Villaseñor.
Anabel Marie Tornero.
José Armando Villegas Martínez.
Mia Viridiana Torres.
Nicholas Joseph Vitiello.
Nathan David Toth Jr.
Juan Vizcarra Luna.
Yukaren Tristan.
Gavin Ulrich Waldner.
Fiorella Ureno.
Madison Catherine Weichart.
Michael Arutia.
Azana West.
Janelli Lisette Vaca Avalos.
Katrina Ann Willett.
Brandon Valiente.
Tensei Woldemlock.
Kylie Danes Varela Cruz.
Gavin Lewis Yazzie.
Maribeth Vargas Arjona.
Citlali Annette Zamora.
Gerardo Vascones Rivas.
Julia Irene Zapata.
Douglas Gire Vasquez Campos.
Brian Joel Zarate.
Ricardo Alfredo Vázquez.
Elizabeth Villagrana.
Maive Vega.
Andrea Villanueva.
Alex Ventura.
Dayanira Virueta Tafoya.
Anaí Victoria Garcia.
Tadeo Antonio Vizcarra.
Heaven Cassandra Viera Aguilar.
Janelle Dania Watkins.
Ezra Yabu.
Bobby Williams.
Ángel Jesús Zambrano Macías.
Kayla Forever Edwards.
Imira Tabaja Willinamam.
Jocelyn Garcia Islas.
Anthony Jefferson Walter Willinaman.
PJ Washington.
Cassandra Zerden.
Delvion White.
Jorge Salgado Mena.
Good afternoon. I am Maran Gurma, Senior Class Secretary and Treasurer. It is my distinct honor to lead you in the ceremonial turning of the tassels. Class of 2019, please stand. Okay. This tradition marks the symbolic end of the high school experience and the beginning of the rest of our lives. Let us count down from 5 to 1. On the count of 1, we will turn our tassels from the right to the left side. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Rancho Class of 2019!